What's up, guys? Game Fiend Fiend Games here, and I'm back with another Drama Script this Saturday, and I have a lot of news for this week's Drama Script this Saturday. So this may be a long episode. So just sit back, relax, have me open in the background, and listen to all this drama scripted, but a lot of it is not drama scripted news. It was a rough week in the wrestling industry, but let's first start off with the ratings. And on a 5-week win streak, we have AEW winning again with their take-home show before their Double or Nothing pay-per-view, which is tonight. So on their go-home episode, Dynamite averaged 701K, while NXT had 592 So a bit of a dip for NXT and a bit of a rise for AEW, but it's a take-home show before a pay-per-view and AEW's first pay-per-view 1-year anniversary. So it was expected that the numbers for AEW's Dynamite would be higher than usual. But five weeks in a row, AEW is on top. And now let's head into the rough week of bad news when it comes to wrestling. So Sunday, Shad, Gaspard, one half of Crime Time, he was swimming in a group swim on Venice Beach, him and his son and a couple of others, and a riptide came. So as they were trying to save him, he told the rescuers to save his son first. The rescuers got his son out the water, and then a second wave came, and when they turned around, he was gone. They searched for him all of Sunday. They searched for him all of Monday, and they didn't find him, and his body showed up on the shores of Venice Beach. Showed up on Monday, I believe. Double checking. No, it showed up on Wednesday. Sorry. His body showed up on Wednesday, 3 days after. So yeah, that's a tough loss. He was 39. He leaves behind a wife and a 10-year-old son. So there was a memorial on the Venice Beach for him. That would be the thumbnail of this video, and I think I'll put the memorial picture of them here. But yeah, that's very rough. He was only 39, and he leaves behind a wife and a 10-year-old son. So JTG was very upset about it. He was on Twitter. So that was very rough. And more sudden death news. This news came out last night. Is that Stardom wrestler Hana Kimura committed suicide at the age of 22 due to cyberbullying from the show that she was on Netflix. I'm trying to get the name of the show now. I just had it. Terrace House. So apparently she got a lot of bad comments on Twitter about her performance in Terrace House, and she didn't take it well. And unfortunately, due to cyberbullying, she committed suicide. And she was only 22. And her career in Stardom was just taking off. So I don't know. If you guys don't know, Stardom is a big Japanese wrestling company. Asuka is from, I think Asuka and I forgot her name, the Pirate. Asuka's tag team partner. They were in Stardom for a period of time. But yeah. Uh, yeah, thoughts and prayers to both families. Huge losses in the wrestling industry. So, yeah, and then we have a lot of injury news that happened on Dynamite, which could change the Double or Nothing card. So there were a lot of injuries on Dynamite. 3 main ones. I'll put the link in the description below so we can see with the spots where these wrestlers gotten hurt. So Matt Jackson, apparently it seems like he suffered a bruised rib when he jumped off that barricade in the Jaguar Stadium, and he probably landed on someone wrong. So that's coming out that he has a bruised rib. Britt Baker's knee was hurt when Nyla Rose got slammed onto her knee while it was, slightly bent on the L-shaped while on the turnbuckle while Britt was, sitting down. And Nyla Rose got slammed, and Nyla Rose accidentally got slammed on Britt Baker's knee, so she's got injured, and there's been a change to that Double or Nothing match, and that's gonna be announced live on the pay-per-view show. And there was one more injury that Ray Felix got injured from a swanton dive. He wasn't caught properly, which I was like, they didn't go under him. They just let him flip, and he fell on his back and his arm really, really hard. Like they forgot to catch him, or they just didn't run into him to catch him. So you can see like the impact. He just falls. Like his back hits the mat first. So those are all the major injuries heading into tonight's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. 1 year anniversary of Double or Nothing too. Can you imagine? It's already been a year. And before we go into the Double or Nothing predictions and card, Mark Henry is suing Lio Rush over a lot of tattletale he said she said stuff. It's like Mark Henry, was talking bad about Lio Rush on his podcast for like over a rough amount a year ago, and then Lio Rush finally responded with something, nothing too crazy. I'll put what he said here in the link comment section below, and then Mark Henry turns around and he's gonna sue him, and then Lio Rush responds, "Why you look how you look suing a 25-year-old during a pandemic over words." So that's really unfortunate. 2 brothers beefing for no real reason. And then for Mark Henry, of all people, just to turn around and sue him is kind of crazy. But that's the situation. Unfortunately, that we're in. It's sad to see two brothers going at it, and it's like over nonsense, and then Mark Henry is going to sue him. So yeah, that's all the unscripted news. Now for the scripted news, Double or Nothing is tonight on pay-per-view, and here is the card. I'm not going to go on it because I highly doubt this is the order that the pay-per-view is going to take place in, but I'm just going to go over the card. So it's Dustin Rhodes versus Shawn Spears with Tully Blanchard in a singles match. I'm predicting that Shawn Spears goes over in this match, so I'm going with Shawn Spears. Then we have the Stadium Stampede match. Matt Hardy and the Elite versus the Inner Circle. I have Matt Hardy and the Elite going over. Private Party versus Best Friends determine the number 1 contender for the Tag Team Championship. I'm going to go with Private Party. Penelope Ford versus Chris Statlander. I'm going to go with Chris in a females match. Nyla Rose versus Haruka Shenta. No disqualification, no count out for the AEW's Women's Championships. I'm going to go with Nyla Rose. The casino ladder match for a future shot at an AEW World Championship match. Darby Allin versus Cole Cabana versus Orange Cassidy versus Joey Janela versus Scorpion Sky versus Kip Sabian versus Frankie Kazarian versus Luchasaurus versus one superstar yet to be announced. I'm going to go with Darby Allin. John Moxley versus Brodus Lee for a singles match at the AEW Championship. We're going to go with John retaining. MJF with Warlow versus Jungle Boy. I'm going to go with MJF still retaining his undefeated streak for the year of 2020. And for their mid-card title or TV title, Cody versus Lance Archer for the AEW TNT Championship. I'm going to go with Cody. So, yeah. Those are my predictions for this tonight's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like what you witnessed, please remember there'll be a Drama Script Saturday every Saturday. And with that said, I'm out of here. Game Fiend Games, I'm out of here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.